Stop acting, think I believe that.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight we start Week 5 with a primetime matchup, as it'll be our visitors taking on our home team. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaunton. And Charles, you take a look at our home side as we enter play here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
In his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led him to victory. He's doing all the right things.
4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. The numbers for him from a week ago, 22 carries, 65 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know, he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now a give, right side, Durant. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. When you look at this defense, they've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
And when you see a ranking like number 4 in the league against the pass, that's a testament to both their defensive coordinator and the general manager that crafted this unit, and now they're out executing.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He hits his target, left side, Watson. Here's a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 18 yards, a big pickup there on 3rd down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Well, that's one way and a good way to get things going offensively. One play in, and they're already on the move. The defense, they're hoping that's not a sign of things to come as this game unfolds.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with to have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC Defensive Player of the Week. One of the guys on the team was saying, yeah, we called him the disruptor. And that's carrying forward again. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team they're facing, but they watch the film as well. So they'll take many of those same principles and try and apply them in this game to see if they fixed what was wrong with them in the last game.
And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21.
A gain of 7.
So on fourth down, Sean McVay going to send out the field goal unit. This will be, let's see, 38 yards out. And his kick here is good. And the opening drive of the game yields 3. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now.
I love just about everything about him. Love his game, love his makeup, love his moxie. One of my favorite words. This guy's a competitor. Gritty, tough, you name it, he's got it. But he did throw an interception in last week's game. That contributed to a loss. And despite the fact he threw 3 touchdown passes, he's going to be out there redoubling his efforts and trying to play better.
Looking to throw. Barry. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That'll give him 8 that time. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Barry. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. This is 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Back to throw again. That is caught. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
And a first down.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a 3rd down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
Oh, nice move. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. Results in a first down.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Offside, defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Now the try here for the point after. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3.
Our home team, 3.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. And here now the offense heading back out there. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
They'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A little surprise pays off on 3rd and 1. Pass instead of run. Gets him 15 yards.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, Durant. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Disaster there, resulting in a loss of 7 on 3rd down.
You see that celebration from him after that stop? Those corners don't normally have the chance to get behind the line of scrimmage and hand them big losses. So when he got that opportunity, he certainly made it a memorable one.
They bring their punter out there now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
2nd and 1. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of catches, 95 yards.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Barry. And Gresham has it left side. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Now a first carry here for their running back. That one goes for 8 yards.
That's good. 1st down. An 8-yard pickup. And a 1st down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Barry. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
First and 10 at the 49.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Left sideline, it's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. On first down, he'll drop to throw. His throw caught. What about the 5? And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
At the 3-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
Back to throw. Barry. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. What a great drive that was. A long drive, sustained, well executed.
I love what we're seeing out of him here in year 2, right? This young quarterback continues to evolve and grow. He's really the adage right now that John Wooden, famous basketball coach, used to say. Be quick, but don't hurry. You can see that everything is happening for him, but he's not taking it at a pace that he can't sustain.
A 10-play drive that time. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll send Watson in motion right. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. From the 43, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Durant. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They'll set up a throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. 13 yards, and it keeps the drive moving.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the 1st. They get him to the ground at the 37. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 4th down. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And his kick is absolutely perfect. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise, but there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's got 2 touchdown passes on his first 2 drives, and he'll try again here on drive 3. Off play action. Barry. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They'll run on first down. It's Turner. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line, he provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
21 yards. Result is a first down.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Off the play fake. Barry. He's got a man. It's his fullback. 2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw. Barry. They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Operating from the gun. Barry. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Hands it off out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the gun on 3rd down, Barry. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. And this one is right through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked with his offense coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe someday press it a little bit. This might be the case.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's well done defensively. They get the pressure they needed on 3rd down. All the receivers are locked up tight, and they force that quarterback to just throw it away.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Taken in at the 22. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself because so many times I get wrapped up in the play calling, how they've sequenced things, how it's run. But you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
We'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Operating from the gun, Barry. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Operating from the gun, Barry. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw, Barry. Under pressure, and down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. From the gun on 3rd down, Barry. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The end result, 21 yards. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the 2nd half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And this offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the 2nd half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half, they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. They need 2. Here's third down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
Operating from the gun, Barry. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he slides to avoid the hit. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first down, Turner. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Taken down at the
2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun, Barry. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. And on now is the punter. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. So they bring out their punter as he's on to kick it away. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now this offense ready to head back out there. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
It's 2nd down and 10.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll set up to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Bance. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
He found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd.
Back to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard stripe. So on 4th down, Sean McVay going to send out the field goal unit. It'll be spotted on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
A pickup of 2 yards. Result is a 1st down.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Turner. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They go play action here on 1st down. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Operating from the gun. Barry to the end zone, but it's incomplete. 3 tight ends up front here. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Barry. And this is going to be intercepted. So a big chance goes by the wayside there. A tough break on 3rd and goal.
Yeah, as a general rule, you know you're usually not going to win games with field goals. But in this case, they had 3 points in their pocket. I get what he was trying to do, but that's a big swing of momentum right there.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Durant.
And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. They'll run on 1st down. Durant. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
42 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime.
We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I told you it was. I thought they'd go with a back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw out play action.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
He'll look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And his guys are able to make this a close game again.
Well, time to let those folks know who are tuning in looking for the late local news. We may be a moment because we've got a game again.
And partner, except for those on the West Coast where it'll be seen in its regular time, right? That's the way it works, doesn't it? But how about that? Big-time drive right there. If they're going to have any chance, they needed a touchdown there. They went right down the field and worked their way into the end zone.
Visitors 20. Our home team 17.
Well, I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
The visitors' offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show, as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively.
Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Turner, and he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. That one a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. And a first down.
Operating from the gun. Barry. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation when they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it.
From 3 yards out, and his guys are going to add on to their lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him.
Complete to number 1. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
On the deep ball.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. A 41-yard punt there with no return.
And they will take over 1st and 10. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Or a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
3rd down and 6.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Back to throw. Barry. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. It's a big play there on 3rd down. 44 yards.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
Gonna throw right side here, complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. It's a quarterback sneak. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. Only a yard on the sneak, not enough. And he's a few inches short for 4th down. They're going for it with the option right. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And the ball will go over on the goal line stand. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And they'll bring him down right around the 13. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
At the 13-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
That to the sideline and incomplete. Boy, they're going to say there's a receiver in the area. That was close to grounded, but it's 2nd down. And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Back to throw here. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game, but boy, not getting that when that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Throwing a 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Barry. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Well, this, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on 4th down, and now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach.
And it's a tough one because your hands are tied when you're losing in the 4th quarter because you know you've got to make something happen. They couldn't pick up the 1st down, and after that, the air just went right out of the balloon, and you knew you were looking at a defeated team.
17.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Now this offense about ready to take over again.
Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here. Things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season. But in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. They're going to look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Now 2nd and 9.
A gain of 6 brings up 2nd.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
42-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
Here's 3rd and 7.
At the 43-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up.
He'll drop to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Man is caught at the 6-yard line. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. A big play there with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
This offense making its way back out, led by their wide receiver. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to this stage of the game. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Brings up 2nd and
2. He's going to try and take off with it.
And he gets it down to the 32. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Turner down to about the 22 here. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And Cameron has it over the middle.
And he is going to have a 1st down here, and that should be the one that seals a victory.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee.
So it's our visitors that come away with a victory here, and it was thanks in large part to the play of their 2nd-year quarterback.
Yeah, you have to be impressed with the way he ran the show, partner. He was in total control right from the get-go. Finished with over 400 yards passing, 4 touchdowns. I don't think he could have played a whole lot better than that.
So for our visitors, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the home team here, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.